Spiralling global energy prices and a political crisis at home are taking a toll on Pakistan's economy. Hoping to shield consumers from high fuel prices, the government subsidized petrol and diesel for months. But that's depleted state coffers, and the domestic currency is quickly losing value against the US dollar and other major currencies. The Pakistani rupee has lost nearly 8% against the greenback in the past 2 weeks. That's the sharpest decline in its value since October 1998, when the country was facing international sanctions. The rupee's collective losses for the current fiscal year have now topped 30%, placing it among the world's worst performing currencies. Khurram Schehzad is the founder of the startup accelerator Alpha Beta Core. He says while Pakistan has avoided defaulting on its foreign debt, a lot more needs to be done to stabilise the local currency and economy.
It's a global phenomenon that dollar is getting stronger because of the, monetary policy tightening by the Federal Reserve, and now it's been followed by the European Union as well. So globally, interest rates are on the rise. So it's a historic, monetary policy tightening globally. So this has to have some impacts on Pakistan as well. Pakistan is not, operating in isolation. And secondly, on the internal side, Pakistan has been facing acute political uncertainty for the last, 6 months or so. Our macros are not that good. Our external account is in a very challenging position, even today as well, better than the last 2-3 months, but still in a challenging position. We are at a crossroad in terms of political, environment and, political uncertainty. We're at a crossroad. That's a fact. There's one coalition government that is not agreed on everything they actually decide or their coalition partners decide. On the other hand, we've got this macro issues, massive macro issues at hand, particularly the external account. The challenge is why IMF, wants us to or wanted us to take prior action in the last 40 years. There have been about 22 to 23 programs we have been in with the IMF, and we have not been able to come out of this cycle where we actually spend 5 years of growth, and then in the 5th year we get into this trouble. And now this cycle has become shorter. Now we are getting into it even after 3 years. Whoever comes in the government, they do not take reforms seriously. For example, we do not do fiscal reforms timely. We do not do energy reforms timely. Political reforms, external account reforms, monetary reforms, and so on and so forth. Until and unless we go for hardcore reforms, and there's a process to it, and it takes about 5 to 10 years. We cannot, ensure sustainability in our growth, in our, inflation, and in our macros. Anything at all cannot be ensured. Commodity prices are coming down, and our fiscal position is slightly getting better, and our external position is slightly getting better. And we have taken the tough decisions. I think we are not defaulting at all, and we are at a much better position. And the next 3 months are very crucial. But still, from there onwards, we need to see whether we should go for reforms and we continue the same course. That would decide our fate.